Hello, everybody. Hey, Gavanen. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Just trying to adjust the camera, get this set up, make sure you can see me. It's as best as you can and that you can hear me. There we go. That works. Turn that down just a little bit so I'm not blowing people's ears out. How's everybody doing today? I hope y'all are doing wonderful. It's a Friday. I went ahead and posted a little short on YouTube earlier today. And basically saying I was going to do Lord of the Rings online unless somebody came up with a better idea. Nobody had a better idea, so here we are. I'm going to go ahead and start with Lord of the Rings online. In fact, I'm on a brand new server. I'm on the Gladden server, and I'm going to start a new character, and we're going to see how this goes. So now the question first off is race. I'm kind of partial to elves. Definitely partial to high elves. I know what I want to play. I want to play a hunter. I know that much. I've played hunters before, so yes, I know this is going to feel like it's old hack. It's what I like. I enjoy it a lot. As you can see from the bottom right portion of the screen, it's basic class, damage is the roll, and I've soloed hunters for most of the way through this before. So that's why I'm thinking about doing hunter. Because I want to do something I'll enjoy, do something I'll have fun with. So let's see here. Do man. Oh, you would do dwarf. If I wanted to do River Hobbit, I'd have to pay for it. Because I don't have access to that class yet. I'd have the money to unlock it if I wish. I could always do a Hobbit Hunter. We'll do a man. Or a female, in this case. And here's the little movie that they give you when you play a hunter.
The hunter is a master of field and forest, unmatched with the bow. She uses her survival skills to guide her companions and lay traps for her enemies. The hunter is at her strongest when attacking from a distance, but is able to defend herself in melee at need.
So I'm playing primarily a ranged character that can do pretty good up close. And the benefits for the man is Gift of Men, which is +5 fate. The Diminishing of Man, which is -1 will. Easily inspired, +5 incoming healing. And they are strong, +1 might. Which really doesn't pay all that much. The might portion doesn't really deal all that much with the abilities of the hunter, because they're primarily ranged characters, so they deal with dexterity. But that's okay. So I can start from Breelands, the Dalelands, Gondor, or Rohan. And I think we'll go ahead and do the Before the Shadows Start, which is the one of the recent expansions that launched a little while ago. And I'll come from the Dale Lands. Let's see if there's any interesting presets that I want to start for a basis of. Gotta give her a little bit of a tan since she's an outdoorsy type person. There we go. That looks pretty good. Space. This is always the hardest part, is creating a new character. Make her old. No, I don't want to do that. Well, hey, Mike, who... Well... Hi, Mike Who Cheese. Doesn't matter in the channel. I don't play politics games here. This is a politics-free zone. But welcome to the channel. Glad you could make it. So let's see here. Eyes. Eye color is definitely green because it's going to go with the red hair. Maybe we'll do that. I like that. Yes, it is actually. My computer's currently set in a public room in my house. I don't have a private room yet. I don't have anything set up, so that's just a green screen behind me. But I don't have the light set up, so it'll blend it in. But it's mostly just there to keep the people in the house from being on camera if they don't want to be. Oh, let's see here. All right, I think we'll go with this, and I think I know what I'm going to name her. I'll name her Shinchantra. This is kind of the names I kind of always use. Thank you. Kind of one of the names I always use for my characters. I have a list of names that I use, and this is one of the ones I like. So we will give this a try. I'm just not sure though about that face. Yeah, I guess that's about the best I can do. Okay. All right, we'll go with this. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start off at Moss Fleet using Before the Shadows. Now, the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to have a video to watch, I do believe. So I'm going to disappear from the screen real quick so we can go ahead and play the opening video. And away we go. As soon as it loads, of course.
Speak then of how you came to this place of safety, Rivendell, the last homely house east of the sea. But speak swiftly, before the shadows deepen. From where did your road lead?
Okay. One of the first things I need to do, of course, is load up my UI, because I have that saved. System, options, UI settings. I just got to remember how to load UIs from a previous character here. UI layout. Okay. So let me gotta double check what I've got saved. I think I know who I have saved. Yep. UI layout load. There we go. I think that did it this time. Got to give it a second to finish load. There we go. Much better, much better. Let me go ahead and move my camera a little bit. And there we go. Just 1 second. Gotta check a few things here. Don't need that. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. So first things first, I've gotten a title awarded Before the Shadow, and I've got a bunch of other titles. I've got heritage titles, social titles, quest titles. These are all titles I've inherited off of other servers. Well, we'll do this one. We'll do Enchantra of the Dale. That's always a good start. And I have Hobbit gifts. So we'll start with the silver one. 200 Virtue XP, and a silver gift of Yule's Past. And for gold, 600 Virtue XP and 3 enhanced XP supplies, which are not good until level 7. As you can see, I've already got a bunch of stuff that I get just for starting off already, so which we'll deal with some of this stuff a little later on. And I'll need to, of course, organize my bags a little more, but we'll deal with that later.
Welcome to Mossworth, traveler.
I can see from the road dust on your clothes that you've traveled a great distance to be here. So long as you cause no trouble for my folk, you're welcome to stay. It takes a hardy sort to make a living here in the edge of the wild. The folk of Mossworth will gladly put you to work, if you're willing. I think you'll find the people here to be friendly and welcoming, if you treat them kindly.
I see Geralt is out and about.
I see Geralt.
Why not introduce yourself to him?
Okay, sounds like a good idea. I hope you don't mind me staring. We don't see many adventurers in these parts. The nearest you usually get is that Mellion, but he says he's a ranger, but it seems to me that he's just an excuse for having dirt on his clothes and disappearing to the wild at all hours. But anyway, Mossford is a quiet village and always has been. Cause no trouble and you can stay as you like. But first things first, you should pay a visit to our blacksmith, Scary Bendblade. He'll clean up and fix your gear for you. His shop is just up those steps. Look for the sign with the anvil on it.
The blacksmith shop is right there, up those steps.
Sounds good to me.
Who's this?
You're an adventurer, I can tell. What brings you to Mosswood? Before you can answer, the dwarf goes right on talking. Hi, Potino Bowen. Hail, how you doing? This is a quiet village, and the folk here like it that way. I assume Bevan warned you not to disturb the peace? Well, of course he did. He says that to me near every fortnight, as if I could summon a troop of rowdy dwarves from my homeland at any moment. If only I could. What did you say your name was?
We don't see many adventurers in Mosswood. I suppose Manel
Doing well.
counts.
Well, yeah.
I am no adventurer, Scotty. Well, what are you then? I was a ranger. It is quite different. Bah! You won't find a better smithy for
Welcome, and thank you for the follow.
friend. Put your gear on the counter, and I'll fix it up for you. Very good. Won't cost you anything, friend.
Well, thank you.
Not this time, anyway.
Always a catch, I'm assuming.
Here you go. It's important to have a fine weapon.
Just carrying around a bunch of equipment won't help you much in battle, as I'm sure you know. You'll want to be sure to equip your weapons before you get into a fight. Oh, light, the night, blue. Okay. Oh, that's right. One of the things that they do in LOTRO is that they have a lot of the Some of the store stuff you can get for free. So let's see what these codes are. Let's see, light the night, purple. Nope, coupon code not found. Try it again. Ah, 25 purple dwarf candles. Okay, that's cool. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start equipping my gear here. And I got to go through a bunch of my stuff here and figure things out shortly. You can press I inventory to see from there. You can equip them by right-clicking your icons or by dragging them into your character panel. Equip your weapons and talk to Mendeleer. Alright, so what do you have to say, Mendeleer? My friend Scardy speaks the truth. You do not want to stride into battle without your weapons equipped, for they will do you little good at the bottom of your bags. He's right on this point as well. Mossward is a quiet village, and few adventurers come this way, let alone one who carries herself as you do. What road has brought you to Mossward on the border of Swanfleet, my friend? You consider what should be said of your past to this curious stranger. Would you speak of an upbringing that gave you a desire to see distant wonders? Or of the dangers that even now encroach upon the lands of all the free folk, compelling you to fight on behalf of those who cannot? Before you can choose the right words, Mendeleer raises his palm.
I do not mean to pry. Your past is your own. My chieftain Strider always said... What is that? The town bells! Something is amiss outside. Follow me.
Uh-oh.
Hurry.
I guess we better go and see what's going on.
The town is afire! We are under attack!
Oh shit. Under attack? By whom? This smells like orcs to me, Shinchantra, but I cannot understand it. Orcs have not troubled these lands for many years. Come with me and stay close. We will get to the bottom of this and save the town if we must. Goblins.
We found the villain. Show him no mercy. That's the way. Well done, my friend. This goblin could not have set so many fires alone.
Mm-mm.
There is trouble to the east, Menendier. I need fighters.
My new friend here is capable and will provide the help you need.
Yes, I will. I'm glad to help. Any help you can give me.
But what will you
Stay
do,
close.
Menendier?
I will circle around and search for the one who leads these goblins. Farewell for now.
Rangers. Follow me, my new friend. There will be fighting.
The bells stopped. Are we safe?
I would not count on it. What did I tell you?
Hillary,
There's
I
Scardy.
see you met our new visitor. I like this one much more than these others.
Me too, Scarlet. Come with us. Look ahead. Those are not goblins. Uruks.
No, they're not. Orcais.
Hegwin.
I'm not afraid, Mother. Not afraid? This rat hasn't heard of a fighting Urukai, boys! The machinery
Uh-oh.
of war has been set in motion. The time
That's
of
not
the
good.
Orc is at hand.
Mosswood, attack!
Kill them all!
All right.
You all right, son?
If I had a better sword, I could have slain him myself.
Bet.
I wasn't afraid. Oh, Tegwin.
Thank you so much for saving our son from those horrible creatures. What were they? Some breed of orc? Why would they come to Mossward? We're more fortunate to have you here, stranger.
What do you make of this?
I'm not sure. These Uruks have been decorating their equipment with a sigil I've not seen before. The mark of a white hand. Maybe the symbol of this raiding party. For all the hurt this band has inflicted upon Mossward, they were still few in number and disorganized. What need have they for such a sigil? None now, thanks to our efforts, but I still wonder. I will think on it. What meaning might this mark possess? You ask Larry if she has seen this symbol before today? The white hand? No, I have not seen this symbol before, and that troubles me. What new danger might it signify? For now, we should help the folk of Mossward recover from this attack. I trust you will lend your aid. You've become embroiled in this just as I have. If it is a life of adventure you seek, I assure you that you seem to have found it. Or it's found you. You become part of a larger world, Chanchantra, and may prove difficult than the one in which you lived until now. Dangers must be faced and threats opposed and overcome if you are willing to strive against them. Not everyone is, but I judge that you will be no stranger to triumph, victory. All right. Deed bestowed. The many folk of the Glanduin.
Some of Mosswood's residents sustained injuries we cannot heal.
They are beyond our aid. We will mourn for them later, but now we must focus upon those we can still help. Meneldir hands you a small bundle of bandages and a pouch of bitter-smelling salve. This is the last of my supplies, but there's no reason to save them for another day. Bring these bandages and the salve to the injured residents nearby. It is my hope that their hurts will not prove serious, and these will ease the pain of their injuries. Good. There's one. This bandage is just what I needed. Thank you, stranger. Good.
Thank you for aiding the people of Mosswood.
They sometimes look down upon the rangers that were once my kin. They do welcome their aid when it is offered. My former chieftain, Strider, may say the distrust of such folk does not bother them. But if that is true, he is a better man than I am. pained look crosses Mendelde's face. That is true for many reasons, Shinchuntra. I have not called a duenna in my kin for some time now, but I would never question Strider's integrity or his courage. But look here. The Uruk that led this band has something in his hand. See if you can't wrest it from its grip. You wrest a scrap of parchment. Got. Okay, it's written in Dark Tongue or
Let's see if
Orcish.
this parchment holds any clues for us.
Meneldir briefly studies the crumpled parchment, then he looks up, disappointed. I cannot read much of this. If this were an ordinary day, I would be grateful to have no reason to understand the black speech. But on this day, it is a cause for frustration. Old Shinchuntra, what has happened to the Uruk's blade? It did not fall far from his body, unless my eyes were somehow deceived. We hear the shouts, excited yelling of the children to the northwest. A crowd of children gathers around Tegwin and the vicious blade he has found.
What do you want, stranger? No, I am not giving you this sword.
It is so much better than the wooden sword I was using before. I found it, and it belongs to me now. My father says that when you're in a battle, you get to keep the spoils, and I stood up to those Uruks even when the town guard wouldn't. If anyone should get to keep that Uruk's blade, it's me. Well, wait a moment. You're an adventurer, right? If you promise to help train me in the adventuring arts, maybe I'll give you the sword. I'm not saying I will, you understand. I'm saying maybe. It'll depend on how good your training is. So what's my first lesson, stranger? What's the first thing I need to know on how to become an adventurer? Find the defeat circle located to the north of Mossward. Well, let's head out of town real quick. It's probably outside of town. Ah, there it is. Tegan's considered the defeat circle. So what is this, he asks of you? You explain that adventuring is dangerous work. Sooner or later, your morale is likely to run out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in one of many defeat circles scattered around the land. Very funny, stranger. I know that fighting is dangerous. That's why I will not try to fight enemies that look to be beyond my capabilities. But sometimes it's unavoidable, I suppose. And when that happens, if I'm defeated, I'll find myself in the nearest defeat circle to where I fell in battle. Where next? Enter the blacksmith shop in Mossward and teach Tegwin about its utility. I'll pick up the other quests and stuff in a bit. I want to do this opening quest first, and want to handle my bags and such, and then we'll start going. Then we'll start going to town. But there's the Blackwood spot. Scardy nods at you as you enter his shop.
Scardy spends more time fixing horseshoes than he does forging swords.
I mean no insult, Scardy, but it is true. What use does an adventurer have with a shop like this? You explain that as an adventurer engages in combat, equipped weapons and armor sustain durability damage, and folks such as Scardy Bendblade are able to repair them so you can keep using them. Additionally, shopkeepers throughout Middle Earth can sell and adventure all sorts of items and equipment that will aid you on your journeys. Scardy clears his throat up and speaks. It all costs coin, young Tegrin, horseshoes and swords alike. But if that raid is a sign of things to come, I think the swords might become more in demand than they have been until now. Equipment is important, Tegwin admits, but I want to hit something. Of course you do. There it is. This training dummy has seen its fair share of battle.
This is more like it.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Let's see here. Oh, I've got 3 alerts. New mail from Bingo Boffin. We'll check that later. Completed a deed. A most curious hobbit. Specialization needed. Now this is where things get interesting in LOTRO. The blue line, red line, and yellow line. I think I'm going to choose the blue line for this spec. Let's see, my choices are impact arrows or strong draw. We'll choose that one. Now, one of the other things that I want to do real quick is I want to go to options, go to quick slots, unlock my quick slot bars, and I want to get things a little more organized here. So, melee attack. I think we'll go with this for now. Now, let's go ahead and start opening up some of these goodies I've got. Okay, that's a sell. Might as well wear my cloak. Gift boxes. We'll deal with those offline. Let's go ahead and just move them down here so I can keep my main bag empty. Cosmetic armor. Tome with a chestnut corgi. And I have a little corgi following me now. Light weapon aura. We'll deal with the gifts and stuff later. Steed of the Eastmanettes. This is the steed. Can't use that yet, which means I can't use this yet, which means I can't use this yet. 25 purple candles. Sell those. Gift pack, minimum level 5. That one we keep. And then those are all gears and stuff that I've picked up from because I've actually been playing LOTRO for a couple of years now. So that's part of the stuff that I've earned. $12-year gift box, Minas Oracle Collector's Edition. I'll put all those in the bank. A lot of those in the bank, and I'll deal with them later. All right, so what does Tegman have to say now?
I'll give you this Uruk sword.
Well, I'm ready for you to show off your combat skills. And it better be a good demonstration, or the bargain is done. You explained the hunter must build focus in order to use more potent abilities. One such way of building focus is the reliable quick shot skill. Okay. All right. Okay, stop. That's enough. You don't need to show off. But surely you have more powerful attacks at your disposals. So he wants to see my penetrating shot. Yay!
One more. Show me one more skill.
After you choose specialization, use barrage, pinning shot, or lingering wound on the training dummy. Okay.
One more. Show me one more skill.
I thought I did barrage. Okay. There we go. I like that little afterwards. All right, I'll back up.
That was
There we
pretty
go.
good, I suppose.
Fine, you've upheld your side of the bargain, and I will do the same. Here's Mad Thrug's weapon, as I promised. You'll bring it back to that ranger for me, I expect. Mother and father will be pleased, but I still say I should have handled such a weapon. Well, I'm glad.
You recovered the Uruk blade from Tegwin before he hurt himself? Very well done.
He gets a faraway look in his eye and gazes over the surrounding wall of mosswood. I remember being that age and dreaming only of adventure, excitement. It was not so very different from young Tegwin when I was a boy growing up in the angle of Mithriel, where my people dwell. I do not judge him harshly for taking the sword. I hope you will not either. His parents busy themselves with the work of fortifying Mossford's defenses, and I dare say they remain unaware of the boy's mischief. I will not tell them if you do not.
I have been away from the land that was my home for many years now.
I was once of the Dunedain, my friend, the Rangers of the North. One of their several charges was to safeguard these lands and their peoples from harm. Their other duties, well, they are likely as far away as they have always been, and not my concern any longer. I will not speak of those today. But a peaceful village has been attacked, and some of its people slain. You help me replenish my supplies of the healing herb called King's Foil, and defeat any of the creatures nearby that may threaten Mossward. You will know King's Foil by its sweet smell and the feel of its leaves. Look for it in the rolling hills to the east of the village. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna go to the town because I think I need to do that before. So I don't believe there's a bank here.
What can I do for you?
And we'll go ahead and I think I can travel to Westbury and go to Ciliadum and Thorn's Gate. I don't think I can go to. You can't go to Mickle Building. We'll go to Bree. No, I cannot go to Bree. How about the Shire? I cannot go to the Shire yet. That's weird. When did they change this? That's weird. They've changed some of the travel modes. I used to be able to go to Breeland from here. Did they include a bank finally in starting town? That's interesting. There's one in Herne. There's one in Lahangaran. All right, then I guess we're going to go to Herne. Because I want to hit the bank real quick. And I think I can get to Herne.
How can I be of service?
Yep. Can't go swift travel yet, but I can. No, I cannot. Oh. I kind of need money. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Well met. What can I do for you?
I still don't quite have enough. All right, well then I guess we're not going anywhere yet. I got plenty of room. All right, let's pick up some of these other quests that are in town before I head out. I know he's got a quest for me. Oh, actually, one thing I do want to do. For some reason, my a lot of my add-ons are not loading, so I should go ahead and make sure that they load. Okay, there we go. Now let's see how that works. Here's the calendar. Myrtle Mint. Legendary item reward track season 10. Plus 25% skirmish marks. That's good. There we go. That's the profile that I like to use. Now we're starting to get my UI back together again. I don't like that bar there. I've got to figure out how to move that bar and what it's for. Okay, how to... Alright. Alright. Let me figure this part out here. There we go. And we can move it down here so it's out of the way. There we go. Alright, much better.
We are all devoted in these lands.
Well met, adventurer. On behalf of the people of Leon Garan, I thank you for all you've done for our new neighbors here in Mosswood. Wish we'd been able to fight alongside them, but we weren't aware of the attack until after it had been repelled. Still, we will be sure to help them rebuild. You've never heard of Leon Garan, you say? I'd expect not, as we've only recently built it. As such, if you've settled your matters in Mosswood, I invite you to visit us north of here along the Wadewater. We had to leave much behind when we left Dunland, and winter approaches quickly. Speak to our leader Talfrian, and I'm sure he'll have plenty of work for an adventurer. There we go, that's better. I don't think I need this. Okay.
Hello,
Well, the
friend.
baker has a quest
Could
for
you
me.
help me with something?
More of us are volunteering for shifts up on the watchtowers. The new folks forget to pack at lunch. Would you mind bringing these sandwiches and canteens to who's ever on watch? Sure. I think Scaldi actually had a question too. Yep. Always want to keep the blacksmith on your side.
Aye.
Oh, a little extra never hurts. Part 1. If you plan to continue helping Mossword, I'd be happy to part with a steed should you desire one. Note, accepting and completing this quest can only be done once on each server. If you log out before completing any quest, it will be removed from your quest log and you will need to accept it again. This will bring you access to a tutorial quest to introduce you to the LOTRO store.
Aye. Yes.
This quest must be unlocked on your account and can be purchased from the LOTRO store. You received enough LOTRO points to cover this purchase from A Little Extra Hurts Part 1. Purchase this quest, click on the button on the lower left side of the quest dialog. And it says Unlock Quest. This will bring you to the web store interface and use for local access. Okay.
Our need is dire.
There we go. Ah. I gotta add some of my mounts. Just trying to see here if there's anything else I can open. Move this out of the way. And I can use. Just cleaning up a little bit here. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. That's weird. Hmm. There we go. Not quite working the way I thought. I may have to load 1 and 2 in order to get it going. So let's see what other quests we got. Ah, Farmer's got a quest.
Stay a moment.
These poor creatures are still recovering from the shock of what happened the other day. We all are, really. They could use a little attention. But alas, I cannot pet all the animals at once. But such attention often help calm their nerves. Could you take a little time out of your day to reassure some of these creatures? Of course. The chicken seems no less anxious, but you tried your best. Excuse me. The nervous goat seems slightly less nervous. This cow is now only slightly perturbed instead of fully perturbed.
Greetings.
Well, that's good. I at least did something. Wasn't that lovely? They seem more at ease already. I find that taking care of the critters is just as soothing for the critters as it is for the caretaker. Wouldn't you agree? Next, I can use help cleaning up their droppings. Wait, where are you going? And completing quests in Swampfleet.
What can I do for you?
I packed salt pork for food, but I forgot to bring anything to drink. It wouldn't do for me to leave my post to fetch something. Thanks for the water, friend, and pass my thanks to the baker, too.
Stay a moment.
Look there, friend. The roots at east have long been home to a pack of wolves. They've always been content to leave us alone, and we're all too happy to return the favor. Something seems to have upset the unspoken pact. The wolves have grown aggressive. I dared to venture close to the ruins and eyed a great beast known as a warg among their number. I didn't think to reveal it first. Wargs are monsters we tell the children about to get them to behave. We have our hands full with rebuilding Mossword and recovering from the attack. We lack the strength to fight this beast. Excuse me. If you were to slay the warg, it would spare both ourselves and the wolves from needless conflict.
Hello.
Sure, I'll help out. A lunch delivery? Ah, for the new folk who forget to bring food and drink. Well, an experienced watcher like myself will remember to bring her own. Leohan gives you a wink and pats a satchel at her hip. Unless... Is that chicken, mushroom, and onion? With rosemary? Give it here, friend.
Greetings, friend.
Mutton. Oh, I love mutton. Especially with a nice soft mutton and an MLT, a mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Let me tell you, that's some good stuff there. Oh, you're still here? You didn't hear me, singing a song about mutton, did you? Please, don't tell anyone. Of course not. Your secret is safe with me.
How can I be of service?
Ooh, lunch. That's wonderful. Oof, my tummy was beginning to growl like an angry cat. Well, they take the noon to sundown shift thinking, oh, well, I'll just have a big lunch and look forward to a large supper. I won't need a snack. But let me tell you, standing around for hours with nothing to look at but the grass is a strange way of building up an appetite. Oh, but don't let me keep you from my blathering. Off you go now. And tell the baker she's lovely and thoughtful. Thanks to the both of you.
Hello there.
Glad to help.
Would you do something for me? Could I speak with you a moment?
Hmm.
I've
Okay,
heard
we'll
there
just
are
wait.
many uses to which unassuming objects
What does
might be put.
Bevan have to say? One of these seemingly ordinary items is in great supply just outside of Mossward. I speak of the Corbain, the trouble of the hills in the north. If you defeat some of these winged pests and bring me their feathers, doubt not that you will marvel the wide variety of potential uses those feathers might be put. And will do the town so good to have fewer of the Corbain hassling travelers along the old south road. Some folk wish for the birds spy for the orcs and other evil creatures, but I do not have any proof of that. I know he'll give me some eggs and onions too. Okay.
You look pretty tough to me. You're not scared of anything, are you?
Oh, that's yeah. We'll wait on her quests because those are running around quests. I'm not really up to doing those quite yet. Always like to pick up the tasks. Small wings and torn furs. Okay.
Mossford is a quiet town. It has always been a quiet town.
I want you to understand something. Something that may be hard to believe given the events of last night. Mossford is a quiet town. Winters could be hard if we don't fill the storehouses with sufficient food, but it has been many years since the Portsmouth failed in the preparations. Oh, wolves have excuse me. Ugh. Growing overbold and straying too far near the walls. But the utter exclusive Swan Fleet have changed all that. What will we do if another war captain like Mad Throg brings his band? Will they remain hidden from our watchtowers until they're nearly upon us? So she wants me to go out and find a hill. I could do that.
You are an adventurer.
Or you have a
My
question.
husband was once like you, but he gave it up to settle down.
Have a family. We never looked back. But I do have need of an adventure today, if you're interested in helping me. My husband has lost a boot. Oh, it's not just any boot, it's his favorite. It would be a shame to discard the remaining one just because he misplaced its mate. He lost it while walking by the edge of the wade water to the north, and upon getting stuck in the mud, it just came free of his foot. If you can find it and bring it back, I would really appreciate it. I don't have enough. I don't believe I have enough to travel yet. No, 15 silver to Thornbad. One silver to Clegger, but I don't think there's a bank there. Earn. Swanfleet. Lehan Garan. I can't travel there yet either. Now I need 5 silver to travel to Mickle Delving. And I have 4. And then I need to get back, so I won't be doing that anytime soon. Alright, so I guess we'll go adventuring. Double check, make sure there's no. Oh, there's that quest there. That's her quest I'm not doing. Okay. I don't think I can collect anything like this yet. Nope, I don't have the right craft tool. But I can actually solve that. Enduring Universal Toolkit. I think that's what I'm looking for. We'll get the enduring one. It's nice. 20% critical chance on all skills, and 5 seconds off doing any sort of research. But I don't have the training, so I need to get craft skills, but I don't see any place to get craft skills yet. Actually, yeah. Following focus from level 8 and class trait 0.5 from level 5. And I now have strength. Actually, there's something else I should probably get from the store, too. A carry-all. Light hides. That's a trophy. That's a trophy. And that's a trophy. Ooh, and I picked up crippled. Oh, that's something else. Let me check real quick too. Oh, I've got to reach level 45 before I can start doing that. So it'll be a little while before I could do that. Yes. Might help if I actually move this out of the way. And you know what else I think I ought to get? Well, actually, I know where it is. It's in my Beyond the Ultimate, Before the Shadow Ultimate fan bundle. Normal Weapon Aura, Elven Blessings, Mount Dressage, Tome of the Loyal Turtle, Cosmetic Armor of Flowing Silver. There we go. Cosmetic Valiant Order of the Dunedain. There's the Valiant Steed of the Dunedain. The Tome of the Friendly Heron. I thought there was a... Ultimate Fan Bundle. Ultimate Fan Bundle were granted you something. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I got that. Just trying to get my stuff in order here. Thought there was a... Yeah. It might have been only on... Both the skin... Bound to account. Hmm. There we go. That's better. I look a little bit better now. Thought I was supposed to get one of those. That's weird. Okay. I think I should get a stone of the tortoise, though. There we go. And there's some king swell. Let's go and collect the king swell while I'm here. Got that done.
raid on Mosswood by that band of Uruks.
Marion
Left our
has
defenses in a terrible state, friend.
It wouldn't be too much trouble. Could I ask you to collect fallen branches from the bases of the trees outside of town? With them, we'll be able to patch up the holes in the outer palisade and replace them with wood burned during the attack. No, it does not sound like a very important task, but it would truly be a big help to us. So many good folk injured and slain during the raid that Larry thinks we should focus on the small things we can do something about. I suppose I see her point.
Mosswood is not the only village in Swanfleet. The stable master can help you check on the others. Mosswood is not the only village in Swanfleet. The stable master can help you check on the others.
I'm trying the village of Plagueir in the Storvalds. I should be told what had happened in Mossford to guard themselves. Find the stable master of Mossford to the southwest and one way to Kleger. Now, does that have a...
Stay a moment.
King Foil worked wonders. I'm grateful that Mendeleer shared his knowledge with us, though I wish he didn't wait until the crisis to do so. In any case, we need more if we hope to continue treating the injured with such efficiency. I know what it looks like. I realize that King Foil goes aplenty in the Howling Stones. I'd be grateful if you could get them more. Just watch out for the wolves. They're a tad tempered, as well. Sure.
Greetings, friend.
No, only in Lihan Garan. Alright. Okay, well, before I continue on, I'm going to do more questing, but I need to take a quick break real quick. So I will be back in a few moments.
Have you been to the Sturvales?
How can I be of service? What do you need?
There we go. It might actually help if I actually turn my microphone back on. You haven't been able to hear me for the past few minutes. I apologize. I gotta remember to turn my microphone back on. There's a Crabane. We'll work on those for now. That's not good. That's an instant death right there. Yep. And it gives me a deed. Orc Slayer, Swanfleet. There's the road. And Brigand Slayer of Swanfleet. New deeds. But I'm looking for Craven. There's one. There's another one. I really do want to get figure out my skills so I can start mining all these resources. Okay, let's see if I can get the other 4 suitable branches. Okay.
There you are. Let us see those feathers.
You hand the feathers to Brevin and he grimaces. They're really quite dirty, aren't they? No matter. They will serve very nicely for making quills. See, you just dip this part into your ink and... No. That's a bit too much on the feather there. Well perhaps as a paintbrush. Feels like the ridges here on the end would have streaks, doesn't it? Maybe as an arrow? See how it compares to these arrows of mine? Rather poorly, I suppose. Bevan scowls. Still, many fine uses. Perhaps I will put them all in a sack and see how it serves as a pillow. If the storehouses are not stocked with salted and preserved boar meat by the time the nights turn cold, Mossword will go hungry. Unless the Uruks come back, I suppose. No, don't tell anyone I said that. It's not funny. But we'll always have need of boar meat, and we are fortunate that many such creatures dwell nearby. If you turn to me with fine cuts of boar steak, all of Mossword will boast your name when the winter comes.
Yes, he heard people beat the lock and then went, and I tried to have him lay down, and he looked back at me like, and did another one. So I told him, go ahead, ran over to the floor and danced for a while.
Thank you for these branches. I will see to making use of them.
Yes.
Perhaps some of the larger branches can be used for tool making. Small items have gone missing of late, for no reason I can tell, and we need to replace them. This has been the life of a must-town town guard.
Help me once again.
Ever since they took me on. The Orcs are loose in Swanfleet. They may be about to change. For now, I have other matters we must attend. That's the spirit. Now, there won't be any Orcs to face this time, but until last night, this was the most common complaint among the townspeople. Ellery says we should handle simple things first. Well, we're going to move simple to doing something about the squeaky hinges in Mossward. Cadogan insists he ran outside to attack the raiding Orcs, but they were alerted to his approach by the loud squeak of the door to his home. I'm not sure I believe that story, for it's much more likely he was running into his house when the hinges gave him away. Okay. So I should go and get the squeaky doors.
Whenever anyone needs something, they come first to me instead of checking the storehouse.
You need a bottle of grease to use on the hinges of squeaky doors? If everyone needs something, they come to me instead. I do have a bottle of just what you need. That's not the point. Fine, take it. While you're at it, how about you just test it out on the hinges of my door there? There's a bit of a squeak in the hinges lately. There's everyone coming in and out of all hours to search for fine goods. I'm going to browse the shop real quick. Actually, let me do this real quick.
Our need is dire.
Broken short swords, furs, broken wing, mangy skins, ripped skins, bloodstones, small ears, fragment.
Yeah, they called the opposite. They called them and said, give me a little late. I'm like, okay, let me make sure. And I
Okay.
I like that. I'm just like, nope, we are not playing. I was like, let me check with people who I'm assuming they're done already. Haven't gone out to look.
All right, so we'll go ahead and take care of that.
And then they're done. They haven't said that they're done. But if they're done fixing it, then that means the next step they be excited about it.
Reach the hinges of the healer shop door.
Is that what we're doing?
There it is.
I kind of did a little weird dance.
Here we go.
I mean, that wasn't real. Oh, you were there.
Cadogan's house.
Oh, no, it's too late. Hello.
Meow.
How
Yeah,
was it?
so I have stupid o'clock.
Meow.
Yeah,
There we go.
but I just come along with my bottle of caffeine. Cup of caffeine. I don't say that. As long as it's part in the shake.
How odd.
They have a way to go. You're welcome to go.
As long as they don't want to put it in. I already have one set of people that I don't like. I don't need more than one set.
I like them because they tell you.
Hey, cat, you're not doing your job. I just killed a rat.
I have 5 robo cats. But how you doing, Mike?
Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we got here.
Mike looks like he's not quite ready for breakfast, let alone dinner. But, yeah.
How fared your efforts against the squeaky doors of Mosswood?
Meh.
Opening it high.
You tell Marion about what happened, and he covers his eyes with a weary hand. Rats in the village. I don't like the sound of that, Shinjantra. Having rats loose in the town could be a danger to the food stores. I'll see what I can do. Between the uruks and the rats, it's a wonder to me that I ever thought the life of a guard might be an uneventful one. Thanks all the same, friend. We here at Mosswood will manage. We always do. Let me check something real quick here. I got 10 torn furs, so I can go ahead and turn the torn furs in. No broken sword suite. Carapaces.
Zero.
And then I have 49 out of 75.
Yeah, I don't have any yet. Because I'll get it all when I harvest them.
Oh, I don't have any of them. I need light carapaces, torn furs. Oh, wait, torn furs. Hold on, I thought I had torn furs. That's weird. It's not collecting it that way. Mad Killer, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it very much. Welcome to the channel. You have turned in a stack of trophies for a modest reward suitable for collectors such as yourself. Awesome. Let's see, that's a trophy. It's a trophy, and that's a couple of potions of healing, which we will go ahead and throw right there for now. There we go. And those are for sale, I do believe. Combat bars. Alright, let's see what we got now. I've got to go to Kliger, Lingahan, Hill Southeast. Southeast of the Howling Stones. Southeast, so it's down here. It's near Kliger, or on the way to Kliger. Okay. Then let's go ahead now and hire one of the stable master's horses, follow the travel route to Kliger. Hi, Matt Killer. Yeah, I've I've been playing LOTRO for a couple of years now. I actually started Standing Stones during the pandemic. They released a lot of their quest packs for free, and so I picked up a lot of the quest packs then, and I've just been playing it a lot, and it's just one of those games that I just fell in love with. The lore is wonderful. It's tab targeting, so it's not intense like a Diablo game or Path of Exile game, but it's something I enjoy. It's really very steeped into the lore of Tolkien. Even the newer stuff because they've actually finished the books and have gone on ahead, and even a lot of the stuff that they've gone on ahead on is really very well written. So if you're interested at all in Tolkien, I highly recommend that you give the game a try. I'm currently in one of the expansions called Before the Shadow, which gave a new starting zone. So this won't be with the original starting game. You'll have to buy this expansion later on. But I wanted to give it a try. I've never done it before, and I'm enjoying it. I think it's really well done. So right now, I'm on my way to Clegger to do a prologue quest, Chapter 3. So Clegor is right here. Now I can choose the Swift. For 5 silver? Yeah, actually, no, we won't do the Swift. Let's take a look at the ceramics.
And it shouldn't, there might change average time.
But now the graphics are a little old for this game because the game was, I think, released in 04 or 05, I want to say. So the graphics, they're definitely not up to what is to be expected. But they're still enjoyable. Now I have them turned down a bit here. I still get 60 frames per second, and it does run on Direct 3D 11, so it will take advantage of the newer cards. And even with most of the higher graphics modes that I have on here, I'm still only using about 4 gigs of my VRAM. So, I think the graphics are well done. You could definitely use an improvement, but I think you'd say that for most games. But
I would like to eat that.
So how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day today.
Going out one, or carrots.
Here we go.
And then go. So you go or whatever. I just think I know. Yes.
And the music's not bad either. This is the village of Clegor, home to the stores. But somebody that I needed to talk to, I think, is back over here first. Yep, Larry Gruden. For this quest, Village in the Sky. Ah, yes, I have played Star Wars. In fact, on Sunday, I actually streamed SWTOR Sunday. I'm on the Shave Zayla server, the Asian Pacific Islander server, and I'm actually trying to go through very slowly, because I only do a couple hours at a time, but I go through all of the storyline quests. I'm currently working on the Jedi Knight campaign, but I do enjoy Old Republic. It's a wonderful MMO. The village is called Glen Helgig. It's where I was raised. You can imagine it, floating in the sky and all. Being quite an ordeal to get there, mind you. I hope you find it, but I am in need of help. There's a small posh... Sentimental, really. hidden and buried to keep the ruffians away from it. Problem is, the ruffians decided to set up the home right where I buried it. If it had in you, might you retrieve this parcel from them and return it to my family? Sure.
Which was one of those things where he would had been the last one. Your last torpedo died.
Welcome to Gregor. Finest of the villages to be found in the Stour Vales.
Really?
No counts. I count my right now.
May I ask the reason for your visit? You explained the village of Mossmer was recently attacked by a raiding party consisting of goblins and uruks, and the ranger Meneldir fears that other similar bands may endanger the villages of the Stour Vales. Oh my, are you certain? We've not had such troubles for longer than I can remember, that's for sure. Who would threaten the stores? Even if the idea is very preposterous. It's not that I don't believe you, it's just the folk here have lived peacefully for so long. We keep to ourselves, and we like it that way. Climb the path to the south and tell the mayor what you told me. Malabadog will show you what to do about this, if anything must be done. All right.
And there's somebody, what the hell are you doing? You're free.
Let's see here. Is there any tasks? Torn furs. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Now, do I have any? No, I don't have enough to complete a task yet, so.
Hello.
Delvings are, the Delving Mission Giver. These are, gray flood marks. Yeah, before the shadow missions, I can usually get boots here too. That's nice. Okay, but they start at level 20. But delvings are sort of like instance missions, repeatable dungeons. Sort of like well, let me think. What would be a good example of this? Like some of the heroic missions and such from Star Wars: The Old Republic. They're repeatable and so forth. So you can go through and do them. You earn tokens for them. You can turn the tokens into a vendor for rewards. Like the Melmodoc Torlian outside his house to the south of the Kligger Steel Molester. Okay. Oh.
I like getting my teeth up.
Oh, this is a nice little bar. Cool on the crowded side, that's for sure.
I understand that, but gross.
Okay.
The one that Magnus was the one that kept moving up his the fish
nice
was
little bar.
Every time the owner would wave a toothbrush because it wanted its teeth brushed. Ew. You idiot.
Oh, it's up there. I got it. Okay. I gotta follow this road to get to his home.
What's that? Goblins and uruks?
Ah, there he is. Ordinarily, I would say you were spinning tall tales and send you on your way without supper. But there was a good deal of excitement at the night a few hours passed, and some of the hunters we sent out never came back. I am worried about them, but I'm more concerned that without the meat they were supposed to bring back, our food stocks will be thinner than planned. You don't need to tell me that autumn can turn into winter quite unexpectedly, no matter how pleasant the mornings or afternoons might seem. and he does not plan for the night will find himself hungrier by morning. I will consider what you have told me, but I will consider it more quickly if you bring some of those choice cuts of meat from the beasts of the Storvals. Bring them to Cunna de Moltedig, our butcher, to shop down the hill. A hero's work is never done.
Hello there.
Alright, let's see if I can get where I can go to from the stable master here. Just a swan fleet. Okay. There's the butcher shop. And some bees. Bees?
I had to get gas on it. Or I might not have made it home. I'm not sure.
There we go. What? Oh, ow. Okay. I guess they like insect meat too. Okay, that's good to know. How about the Veil Shrew? And I like shrew meat. Okay, well that's good to know.
Oh yeah.
I don't think the rabbit counts, but we'll try it.
You can hold it.
Nope. I had to find out. I've actually had Hassenpfeffer before. It was a little greasy, the one that I had, but it was very good. Nice, flavorful meat. Okay, off to the butcher shop.
Ah, these cuts are choice indeed.
Well done, my friend. I will get to salting and preserving these meats right away. You're always welcome to help out in the store vales, and I will tell my neighbors what a help you've been today. Might not appreciate it immediately, but they will when winter comes and their bellies are full rather than empty. And I hear Mendeley are calling for you outside. Weekly orders. You see, I collect orders from my neighbors so I know what cuts of meat they wish to purchase for the next week, but I'm already behind and cannot now spare the time. You think you could walk around Cligger and pick up the orders for me? They should be posted outside my neighbors' homes, although sometimes the wind picks them up and causes some mischief. Okay. I just want to make sure I've got... Yes, I do have that on. But Mendeler's outside, so I wonder what Mendeler would want.
I should have warned you that the folk in Swan Fleet will often put you to work.
I should have warned you that folk in Swanfleet will often put you to work. Now, it comes with the territory, you might say. So the mayor of Kligger is waiting for the overdue return of some of his hunters. I hope they did not run afoul of a raiding party like the one that attacked Mossford. I'll take a look around and see what I can discover. Perhaps you can check in on the situation in the other two villages in the Storvales. Someone in Glenhelig or Lintriv may have seen something. Okay.
Oh my god!
Alright, well let me go. Oh, there's a weekly meat order I can pick up. Well, 1 second here. Oh, come on, puppy. Come on, up. There we go. This right here is a good little puppy dog, huh? Is this a good little puppy dog? Hello, good little puppy dog. This is a Buster dog, and he's a good boy, huh? He's a good boy. Look at that good boy. Hi. You go, that's a good boy. Good boy, good kiss. Good boy, kisses. Okay, you want to go? There you go. Little bit of a puppy break there. All right.
Oh, there.
Booze, that's a trophy. That's a trophy. That's a sell. So I can go ahead and sell all that off. Cloth leg, and don't sell those. The cloth leggings I don't need because I have better. Mangy skin is a trophy. Small claws are a trophy. Prison claws are a trophy. And swords are a trophy. There we go. There's a meat order. I gotta get the other three. Alright.
If you're coming round looking for food, I haven't any for you.
Oh, what is Rosenthal Flutsch? No offense, man, but with 5 ravenous children, there's not a bite left over for a stranger. Say, I could offer you some coin if you help me out. The children are afield playing and gathering, or whatever it is they do that gets them covered with mud, burrs, and smelling like a dunghill. You let them know it's time for the meal. Sure. Let me go ahead and turn in these orders real quick.
A fine day to you.
Good, very good. Wait, where's the order for Mayor Melmalog? Ah, sometimes he gets a post disorder, but that doesn't mean he'll understand if I don't send him the steaks in turn he expects. You better talk to the mayor in person, then run back here and let me know what he wants. Okay. And the mayor's home is up here. But I don't want to know what meat I wish to order for the next week. Surely you must know by now that I expect to have a standing order. Beef, chicken, pork, with plenty of each. Malmadog loves them all. The mayor notices your expression and gives a hearty laugh. I do enjoy them all, but I speak not only of myself. My very good boy here shares my name and my appetite. We are both Malmadogs. Now, you run along and tell Canada that I want the same order as last week. The mayor should need to be consulted on this every 7 days. I am very busy after all. So let's see this here. I'm going to have to reload that. I think I'm missing some part of the add-on for that. There he is. So what does the mayor want for his meat delivery next week? Same as last time? It's always the same, you know. But if I don't ask him, he complains that I didn't. I think the mayor just likes the attention. He always says he's very busy, but he's always just standing out there on his porch with his dog, taking in the sun. One of these days I should take a holiday. Maybe I could be mayor. And then I'd have more than enough time to relax. Okay.
Might you aid me?
Oh.
A fine day to you.
Good. There we go. I figured one of them would be right there, maybe both of them. Ah, he's up there.
How do you do?
Buried homes? It's been hours since I last ate. That food's ready. Ah, there he is.
Oh, there.
Hmm?
A fine job you did.
Ah, there she is. The children are all on their way. Lovely. I don't suppose you'd set aside your venturing ways for that of a nanny, eh? Nor would I. Okay, well, I think I'm going to head back to Swanfleet, but I think this time I'm going to use my travel, because I have a return to Swanfleet. Well, only has an hour delay on that, but that's okay. Okay. So now I need to collect boar meat from the moss-hide boars.
Food.
Let's see.
Mashed potatoes. They made me a mashed potatoes. Okay, spend yourself.
All right. Well, I think, let's see, I think I'm going to probably go ahead at this point and stop for the night. I'm going to probably go ahead and do some stuff offline. Go ahead and get some questing done. And maybe go ahead and see if I can get to a bank and turn a lot of my stuff in, maybe pick up some other things offline. But I just wanted to say thank you for everyone for joining me. Thank you to the 3 new followers I picked up today. And I just wanted to let you know that I also stream 3 days a week. I stream on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday is SWTOR Sunday.